You guys gave him a surprise hug, and you guys did a really good job in crowd controlling him, so he couldn't really defend. And as a result, you were able to take him in alive. You got some basic poison and 500 gold apiece for doing that. I believe I have already edited the amount of monies that you have to reflect that for those who weren't here. And from then on, the last thing that you guys have to do is you do have a few days of downtime. Today on the game is currently the 22nd. So you have 3 days of downtime before the 25th, which is the day of the ball. So we'll go ahead and use that now. If there's anything you would like to do in the meantime, go shopping, try and find any specific magic items, whatnot. Just let me know. In fact, I'll just go down the list real quick to see if anybody wants to do anything specific. Do you have anything that you want to do with your downtime, August?
No, for the most time I'm going to be doing religious service.
And admiring her staff of the Python.
Yeah.
Maybe working on my illusions to see which ones are the most effective.
Sounds like a good idea. Player journals, players' downtime activity. 3 days of religious service. And that is...
I suppose, and asking around town if there's any orphanages nearby.
Oh no.
I'm sure there probably is.
Do you want to add to them?
Gonna go kidnapping some children or gonna go drop some off?
I mean, I've got ideas. Long-term investment's what I'm thinking.
Oh no. I'm not sure this is getting any better.
I'm starting to think about like that kid that was following Rena around.
Oh god.
Elias, you want to do anything with the downtime or just add 3 days to punching stuff?
Well, if Dell's back with us from their time with the guild, checking with Dell first.
All right, Dell, do you have? Sorry, what?
But yes, see if Dell had any update on anything or whatnot. Inform Dell of what we found out about the Zentrum. That's it, and Gobaru, and what we just did with that. Inform them they need to buy fancy clothes.
Where do I get fancy clothes? I'm not seeing fancy clothes anywhere.
There's a tailor somewhere.
Yeah.
It's the tailor like right over there.
Yeah, I looked over there.
You didn't? Yeah, fine clothes right there. 10 of them.
I missed them.
That's okay. I can always just, honestly, if disguise kits weren't so goddamn... Wait a second. You don't need fancy clothes. You're a freaking... Oh, wait, I guess you're trying to hide that fact.
Myself, not my clothes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. There is actually like a workaround, though. There's a type of cloth or clothing.
Shift weave.
Yes, I would like that.
Yeah.
Very much.
I actually have no idea where that comes from, but I will definitely look it up and see if it's...
Eberron source book, and...
Oh, that actually reminds me.
They're also from there.
August got us a couple new books. One of them is the Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen book, which has the Kinder class as well as a bunch of other stuff. They're amazing. I don't care what you say.
They're a class now?
I'm sorry, the Kinder race. And also, I believe it added a couple of Well, I added a bunch of backgrounds, which are super interesting, definitely worth checking out. And added other stuff I can't remember at this moment in time. But it is also an adventure that we can do some point in time, if you guys are ever interested in doing an adventure on Kren rather than in Toril or Faerun. And the other one's the other book that got us. It's not out until next month. August. It's not out till August, but it is the Eberron Forge of the Artificer, the new Artificer class book. So that'll add a whole bunch of neat stuff for the Artificer, including a new subclass and stuff. But yeah, thank you, August.
Cool. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Excalibur, do you want anything to or do you want to do anything with your downtime? Learn how to play an instrument? Adam?
Sorry, I forgot I muted my mic. I don't know.
Alright, just a reminder that if you go into the Saturday rules chat, it does have a list of all the things you can do with your downtime. If you want to look at that later and just message me, that would be fine. And
Jacob's been kind enough, even the things that say they take 5 days, he just kind of tallies them up. So if I did say I wanted to do pit fighting, which takes 5, he'll just tally that. And the next time we have 2 days, he'll make me make rolls.
Precisely, yeah, just add it up. And, what were you doing, Tachibana? Alright, so you are learning Draconic, so do you want to add into that? You're up to 17 days. Lich Queen, you actually have quite a few days saved up. I believe you...
I want crimes.
Okay, so...
Nice.
You guys
think I'm the shady one just running around looking for discounts. At least I'm not stealing stuff.
No,
This
but
is
you're
the first
bad at
time I immediately knew what I wanted to do for downtime.
Oh, good. That's... oh my god, I can't remember what I'm... Saturday...
Engage in crime.
Right, so that's 8 days of crime.
Crime!
Better not let Sarah know that's what you're up to, or she's gonna try and be friends with you. Despite the fact that you smell weird.
You just gotta stop sniffing me. Stop sniffing me.
Well,
we've been traveling together. It's kind of hard to not be in somewhat proximity.
That's okay. I've been trying to ascertain whether Sarah can track by scent.
Naira will be using her downtime to make explosive arrows. You actually have something that can actually be used. Do you have black powder or something?
I know what I want to do with my downtime.
I'm not sure. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible to make explosive arrows, but it's more of an artificer thing than a ranger thing, to be honest. Yeah, I'll actually have to look it up, because there are items in D&D that you can add to arrows and whatnot to make explosive arrows. One of them is Oil of Impact. So essentially, we'll have to figure out what you can use to make them, how much the item would cost, how much time it would take, and how much the other materials would cost. And also figure out how many you can make in a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Alright, so it costs 25 gold to begin a heist, which is apparently what crimes are.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You want me to mark it off?
Yeah, I'm looking right, check results. So you'll need to do three checks. Each heist goes. Each heist takes 5 days. So you are 5 days. You've completed one heist and are 3 days into your next. So when you're ready, we'll do the checks.
Okay.
The first one is do a dexterity check. Should not have too much difficulty with that one, I hope.
I shouldn't.
Stealth check.
Oh, stealth check.
Yeah, I don't know why I said dexterity.
Okay.
Because stealth is a dexterity-based skill.
Fair enough. I would say that's a pass right there. Alright, so the next one might be a little more difficult. Do an intelligence check. This is to plan your crime.
Intelligence as in...
Investigation, my bad. The fuck? And finally, a deception check.
Oh, shit.
That's fine. You did 2 out of 3, so the crime was successful. So let me see.
That deception's abysmal. I should be ashamed of myself.
Yeah, well, your charisma's not super high either way, so.
No.
Better than mine.
You got a neg in your charisma?
Yes, I do. And no proficiency bonus.
Alright, so now, let's see. Sum of all 3 rolls. Congratulations, you managed to get 200 gold pieces out of your crime.
Fuck yeah.
You got, no, that's 175 profit, definitely good. You definitely did better than, Elias. And, what did you want to do with yours, Excalibur?
I want to brew potions.
That might be a little difficult. Do you have an herbalism and or alchemy kit?
It says I'm proficient with an herbalism kit, which I need.
Perfect. Oh, I think you can buy one from one of these guys.
I probably could.
They're freaking expensive.
Maybe from the alchemist that we're directly assaulted with?
That would make sense.
It would.
Hey, Jacob,
Herbalism
don't
kit's
let-
cheaper.
Yeah, the alchemist supplies is 50, the herbalism is 5. There's 2 in there, so... Didn't you want one as well? Sarah?
Did I might have actually bought one.
I know you were
Herbalist?
complaining
Alchemist supplies don't even craft potions.
Both of them do.
Well, based on what's in the description, no.
I would go ahead and ignore that, because I'm going based on what's in the book.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like I picked up a forgery kit.
I have my herbalist kit now and wish to make potions.
I've got herbalism kit and leather workers.
Alright, so let's see. Potions. What kind of potion did you want to make?
Potion of healing.
Alright, and let me see. You can cast, okay. Alright, so each one takes 25 gold and 8 hours of downtime. So you can make up to 3, and it would cost 75 gold for all 3.
Okay. I make 3.
I don't see your character. Oh, that's because you're not over here.
Yeah, I am.
He's underneath the tailor, I think.
No, he's
Oh, no,
underneath
there.
the alchemist, but he wasn't over with the bulk of the people. And it's funny, I didn't know you actually needed to know a healing spell in order to craft healing potions.
I feel like that's new.
Makes sense.
Uh,
Kind of makes sense, though.
yeah.
Kinda does.
I'm going to view a magical effect into this. It would be helpful if I knew what that magical effect to begin with.
Right.
Alright, you got your 3 potions on you now. Eventually we'll look up how to make the higher level one.
Hey, Jacob, dumb question. If if I were to say assist Dell and their next thing of crime, do they get a bonus on the rolls, or?
Let me check that. Yep, if you did it, you would be forfeiting your own downtime, but
Right.
it would give advantage in all 3 checks, yes. Okay, who's next on the list?
Ari was doing that.
What do you have anything you want to do with your days of downtime, Mr. Amenable?
Crimes.
Alright.
The waste.
Okay, so you already did crime last time, I believe, so
Yes.
we'll add, you need at least 5 days, so we'll add 3 to your current thing. So 2 more days of downtime you will be able to roll. And what about you, Zeely? Zeely?
She had put in chat she wanted to make explosive arrows.
Oh, that'll be difficult. Hang tight. I do not know if if they would be able to do that at this moment, but I will try. Alright, so it would be Tinker's Tools or Alchemy Supply, and it would be 25 to 15 gold per arrow, depending on the materials. Each arrow would take 1 day, and in 5 days you'd be able to make 5 of them. So, yeah, okay, I can do that. Are you there, Zeely?
They might have blown themselves up, apparently.
Seems so.
Put the fuse in wrong.
Maybe. But yeah, you could make explosive arrows. Let me see how much of... A gunpowder horn does about 3d6 damage, but it would take a little bit less than that. So, along with the arrow...
mean, a gunpowder horn sounds like it holds a lot more than an arrow would. Like,
Yeah,
significantly more.
that's why I'm looking at this. Okay.
Ow.
Crafting process. Okay, here it is. So it would do an additional 1d6 fire damage, and it would actually take alchemist fire. It's kind of strange. I thought alchemist fire would just be like a normal friggin' fire arrow, but I guess it makes an explosive one. Alright, well, we'll talk about that when she gets back. Tachibana, did you already go? I can't remember.
Was working on language.
Yeah, that's right. You, languaged. Alright, well, that's the downtime, either way, for now, anyway. There will be more soon.
I will take 3 days. I'll take 3 days of punching things. I was debating.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
It's like, do I want to carouse? Do I want to hang out with my buddy? Or no, I'm a battle junkie. That's right.
I don't know. Am I like the only one that would want to go around spreading rumors?
I
don't know.
I will at some point.
I don't think Elias can keep track of that well enough. You need a certain amount of intelligence to lie and spread rumors.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know what checks you have to make, but I'm sure you probably do have to make some. Alright, so, do you guys have anything you would like to do before advancing the day?
No.
I say, were there any other stops we wanted to make as far as investigating this hole?
I don't think there's much more we can do.
Yeah.
That it was. What was it? A No More Halfling. The chick from the basement that zipped away with the guy. Did I get a look at her?
Yeah, I think you guys would know what she looks like.
I know. We know what she sounds like. We know what she looks like. We know she's into magic. If he's not fighting a lot, I didn't get a name though, did I?
You got something else that was on the floor in there, and I think you guys still have it. If you can't remember, you can just do a history check and I'll pull it up.
Yeah, sorry, my brain is kind of full of snakes at the moment. So I will do the story, because I'm sure he's going to be good at this, right? -1. I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah,
Hey, average.
Good enough, barely. We picked up a card to a store named Cania and Below.
Thank you. I want to check out that store.
Everybody else, you figure you want to go to the place to do stuff?
Sure.
Place to do stuff.
Yeah, if you can say it better, try.
The picture won't load for me, but whatever. So you said it was Cania and what?
Oh, it's not loaded.
Yeah, I just get the little icon that tells me there should be a picture there.
Yep.
How about now?
Ah,
There we go.
ooh, fancy. Now
Yeah.
look at arrangements.
No windows, no refunds.
No refunds. I love that.
I feel like this is supposed to be no window shopping.
No, it's no window.
Delicate arrangements.
I hear
Alright.
pupper.
What?
I hear pupper.
Maybe?
Oh, I guess. Do you have a puppy with you?
No, I do not.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Never mind.
Are you hearing my loud ass child?
That could be.
I heard something
They're not-
barking.
They're not barking, they're screaming fuck you over and over again.
Like,
It's kind of like barking.
Alright, so Mania and below Northward.
Hang tight.
I gotta catch up to you guys. I'm all the way on Diamond Street all by myself.
I don't even know where I am. I'm not sure of the
The arrow key.
I'm not sure what the purpose of this map is, but it's very pretty.
What?
Oh, and there goes Elias.
I figured that tracks him.
Alright, let's see. Northward. Alright, so walking along the higher road, you see the Cania Below shop right on the side of the road, not even really needing to look. It was right next to Sashtar Street. You can walk right in.
No windows.
Yep.
As long as I had to sign.
As you walk inside, you see an arrangement of dozens of different types of magical implements, both mundane and powerful. There is a... Yeah, there's a Santa suit. It might be the real one. Looking around, you see a short halfling standing across the bar, just barely standing, or barely able to... Wait, can't move any of your characters?
I can.
Open up. Let me see your goods. Ooh, sending stone.
Ah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cania and Below. You're a diverse group, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
If you have anything in specific you're looking for, we have more in the back. But here's what we have ready to be sold at this moment in time. You might be interested in a candle of the deep. You can burn them underwater.
Doesn't sound
so I
at all
have a
useful.
question. These spells can only be used once.
Unless you are a wizard, you can learn the spell, but yes, these are single-use items, and you don't seem to be one of magical aptitude. I don't think you would be able to use any of them.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, I suppose you are are you a ranger by trade? I know they have some.
Ranger, and I'm a what is it? Drow, I guess.
I have heard that drow are able to summon a globe of darkness by their racial technique, but that's hardly magic more than it is just something that you're able to do. I can't remember your other character's name.
Callian?
No, Tachibana's other character. It was
Florax. Florax, yes.
This potion of healing, why is it more expensive here than the other place?
Sorry.
Brand names. It's always the brand names.
Potions of healing have always been around 50 gold. Did you perhaps have a discount at the other place? It's the only way I could possibly think you might be able to get it for cheap.
I'm not entirely sure. I got 6 of them for 60 gold. I'm wondering if you are overcharging.
6 of them for 60 gold?
Yes.
Are you sure you didn't actually pay 60 each and bought 6 of them?
I bought 6 of them, but I paid 60 gold.
I don't know how you managed to do that, but that was quite a good, lucky trade. I would consider yourself very fortunate for being able to find something like that.
Oh yeah. Potion of healing times 6, 60 gold.
So, do you accept maybe like, let's say, payment plans?
I have never seen you before in my life. I don't believe I can trust that.
I was thinking maybe put a down payment on something so that you can kind of, I don't know, maybe hide it in the back till I can fully pay for it.
Well, I suppose. What is it that you are looking for?
She's gonna tap her finger on a rod that is sitting on the counter.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you're one of the you are a warlock then.
God, you gotta advertise it so loudly, Jace.
I heard that.
I am speak a little louder. I am an adept magic user.
Yes. Well, yeah, I suppose I can put it off to the side for now. How about 10 gold? And I will hold it for 1 30-day period.
Okay. Yep. That's fine. Yep, I'll have the money.
Alright, and then
Better
also
not
take...
sell it in my absence.
I will put the 10 gold towards the amount, so you owe another 390.
Okay.
This sending stone.
Yes?
What can you tell me about him?
Have you never heard of the sending stone?
Not particularly. I've been away from civilization for a while.
They are the most basic of magics. They are telecommunication magic. One person holds the other stone, speaks into it, and the person that has the original stone can hear what the first says.
So when it comes to 2?
Yes. A purchase comes with a pair of sending stone.
Yes, we do. That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I want those sending stones.
If I want to buy it, or...
Thank you for your patronage.
While he's talking, Elias just starts plucking a coin. Sounds shiny.
Who
Immediately hands the second one to Del.
Well, where is Del? There you are.
You owe me for your half later.
Hey there.
So what's with this sparkly gem over here?
It was very shiny. I wanted to touch it.
Oh, that is an infernal ruby. Have you seen one once before? Pardon me, could you please leave the back of the...
I was just getting close enough to see his thing. I'm not actually back there.
Why are you looking at my thing?
Oh, God. The shop menu, okay. I'm nearsighted.
So what does this gem do?
It is an infernal ruby. It's from the Nine Hells. It has potent magic power and can be harnessed by those able to wield the infernal magics. Warlocks of the infernal domain are the ones who mostly use it, like my sister.
Ugh.
Who's your sister?
Tessa. Tessa Emberhollow. She actually owns the shop. I'm just looking after it for her while she's out.
Start describing the halfling or short race woman. That's all I remember. Can't remember if it was a gnome or halfling that I saw. Name sounds familiar. She and describe the woman from the basement. Is that her?
Yes, that does sound like my sister.
Tessa Emberhollow.
What about these shiny things over here?
What? Oh, those are elemental gems. Each of them summons a different type of... No, wait, those are not the elemental gems. Those are body parts used in necromantic magic. The elemental gems are over here.
Next to the holy hand grenade.
Yep, next to the holy hand.
Antioch.
So your sister wields infernal magics?
Yes. She is a warlock of Mephistopheles. It is quite well known. She based her entire business on that model.
Is she around that we could... where might we find her? We are working on something at the moment that she might find of interest.
Well, at this moment in time, she is working with a client. She is not set to be back until the 26th.
Do you happen to know who that client might be?
Oh no, most of the clients that she or most of the people that hire her are of more discreet orientation.
Can imagine.
Ooh, tarantula.
Does the lamp come with a genie?
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you talking about, tarantula? You got like the little magic scarab there. Does the lamp come with a genie? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
No, that's just a lamp.
That's not a scarab, that's actually a spider.
Yeah, I know, but
You have these nifty stones here. I don't suppose you got a way to contact your sister.
Is that a puzzle box?
What? What are you looking at? Yeah, that's a puzzle box. Yes, I can contact her. I don't... She does not have a sending stone, but I do know the message spell. I could send her a few words. Do you want to make an appointment with her or something?
She might want to make an appointment with us. You might want to let her know that you have a group of people that will be attending the Castellantra Ball on the 25th.
He narrows his eyes looking at you and is like, why exactly would that be relevant to her?
Because it's what she's working on.
I will tell them that a diverse group of adventurers had come by, but I have no promise on whether or not she's actually going to make any attempt in getting back to you. I don't believe she knows you, does she?
No, she doesn't, but we know her.
Yeah, and we are working on something potentially of the infernal nature, so she might find it very intriguing in the realm of her current study.
That is entirely possible. Well, why don't you come back on the 27th and perhaps you'll meet her? I'm sorry, the 26th. I don't know why I said 27th.
Be awful hard for us to get what she wants on the 25th if we can't see her till the 26th.
Yes, there's not much I can do about that. Perhaps she will come back earlier, and I suppose I could possibly give you a message if she does, but not even I know where she is directly. Her employer was very insistent that they be discreet.
Let her know that there's a group of people that'll be attending the Castle Lantern Ball. If there was something she needed from there, perhaps we could make it known.
Well, very well, but I don't know what she would need from there.
Send her the message, and we'll check back with you before the ball.
Sure.
If it's wise to relay so much information.
To Tessa?
Experience with Sarah.
Yes, to potentially go on to his sister.
Her helper goes on to his sister.
Yes, but I'm gonna walk up and whisper to Scaly here. But what if her sister has ties to what's going on?
I'm gonna kneel down so she can actually get to my ear hole. Well, if she was with them, she wouldn't be working with the other one, trying to get him away from them.
Just saying, if she's got her fingers twisted up in all this bad juju, we don't want to be giving out too much info.
Shrug, it's a gamble. I'm okay with that. Del would stop me if I was doing anything really dumb, wouldn't you, Del?
Perhaps.
Nope.
Well, unless there's anything else I can help you with right now, we may. How about you continue shopping, or I don't know, stop making me uncomfortable and leave.
So stand up and give him my brightest toothy smile. Yeah, we're friendly.
Give me a persuasion.
Let's see if this ends up being persuasion or intimidation. Persuasion. -1. I'm sure this is fine. Okay.
Damn.
I'm not so sure about that, and maybe you shouldn't smile to people anymore. But yes, I will pass the message. It will take me some time to gather the components. I don't keep them with me. They're mostly down in the basement.
We got a couple of days. We'll be back before the 25th.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful time.
How much for the Christmas costume?
Oh, Christmas? Oh, you mean the red and white coat?
Yes, with the nice fur lining.
It's a very interesting boot jacket. Once you put it on, your belly swells and you become jolly.
Never mind.
Elder Scroll.
Elder Scroll?
Yep, that would be an Elder Scroll.
Sure. I'm sure that if you actually said that to the Bethesda, they'd have something to say to the creator of this item. What?
Sorry, cat. The cat is catting on my desk. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it, Bun.
So what is that book?
Alrighty, so do you want to make the day move forward? What would you like to do?
No, we wanted to move backwards.
Alright, so we're going to go back to the first.
We want to time travel, yes.
We're going to go back to the first of Hammer, but Brigander is not going back, so you're going to die in the explosion.
No! Is he coming to the fancy party with us?
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, he is the one that gave us the invitation.
Cheeky fuck. Alright, so what is your plan?
At some point before the 25th, check back in with that guy, see if there was any message back from his sister.
You want to just go on the morning of the 25th?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, the ball is in the east.
Yep. And of course, conferring with all my party members to figure out what the fuck we're actually doing there.
Alright.
I don't know.
What you were doing where exactly?
At the party. Right, so guard captain lady wants us to get evidence of something.
Evidence?
And that...
Evidence?
Do you want me to repeat what she said?
I would
verbatim, if you could.
it because, yeah. I was absent. Party.
After you revealed that you were going to the party on the 25th, she beseeched you to find evidence of their connections with the Nine Hells and the incident at the tavern.
Half-pint.
The Half-Pint, yes.
Problem is the guy that actually did the fireballing.
You guys want me to go over...
Sister.
You guys want me to go over what you know again?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know most of what I know. How about everybody else?
You know what I was going to go.
Colby, ow! Stop! Get your claws out of my ass! Rude!
Alright, so we'll see if anybody else. I'll try to do this in chronological order. And not be completely out of character at the time. So guy that we've Victoro Castellantar is down on his luck. Cousins enter the picture, talk him into making a deal with the devil. He makes the deal. They get all the money. He's supposed to get 50. He's supposed to get 50 souls. The collateral, though, on this loan or whatever it was his two kids. If you couldn't come up with the 50 souls in the timeline, the kids were gone. He only came up with 25. So the devil took one of the kids, and I guess this guy's on the run now. But at some point, he was sent to Fireball and he was sent to get the people, probably us, maybe Shady McMarpants, I'm not sure, at the Half-Pint, and that's why he fireballed it. So we chased him all the way back. He apparently isn't now on the run and refuses to go back into the house, and the cousins have taken over the family, the money, and all that stuff. And there was talks about her and all that. And since he only had one kid with him, I'm guessing the other kid is the one that's still there.
Sounds about right. You missed a few things, so that's...
Is anybody else forgetting it? Is anybody else remembering anything? Am I forgetting something here? Sarah? Sarah, you're the smart one, right?
Oh, I'm a genius.
Listening to the conversation down in the basement, you did make the discovery that there is an infernal being within the manor. You do not know what it is, but you know that there is something tethering it to this world.
Yeah, something like physical or whatever. Oh, yeah. So we just gotta kill a kid?
That would be
Yeah, well, there was 2 children left. The Castellantor had 2 children. One of them was given to the Hells, and
there
the
was
other
a 17-year-old with the cousins that supposedly went back to Baldur's Gate.
Yes, and there was a 17-year-old that was their child. Well, you'll find out more soon. Let's see now. I don't remember if I actually added it or if you'll find it out later. But anyway, so you want to go back to Kanyam below real quick, or you just want to know what the message said?
Unless he's got anything new to buy, I don't see a reason to go back to that now.
He said come back on the 26th.
Right, yeah, come back. I'm also going to go back on the morning of the 25th and see if there was a message back from her.
That is the message.
Come back on the 26th.
Yep, that is when she will be back, and that is when she is going to be able to meet with you.
I do think she'd be a valuable one to speak with.
Yep, most halflings are.
Darn tootin'.
Alright, so now you guys can either, I don't know, do more shopping, look around, visit places, or just wait for the ball.
I don't know. I think we should see more of the city, either as a group or independently. I've not traveled a whole lot yet, so I kind of want to see what I can see when I'm in these different places.
Are you asking for a tour guide or a date?
Yeah, nobody around here is interesting enough for a date.
And yeah, they all have too many limbs.
Got that right.
Let's see. You've already seen the market. Do you guys know about the Guardian statue?
I'm going to assume that since Elias has been here presumably for 6 years and Dill was here before that, they're kind of bored with playing tour guide and tourists in general.
Fair. But just a little piece of Waterdeep history, if you guys are interested. Is that a no?
I'll go.
Oh, there was a question. I thought you were making a statement and just stopped.
If you guys are interested. So, see if I can remember the exact timeline. During the Spell Plague, there were several statues that were created in Waterdeep. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Before the Spell Plague, there were several statues created in Waterdeep called the Walking Statues that acted as guardians to the city. During the Spell Plague, they went insane and started attacking everything, only being able to be subdued by, I think his name was Andrew Blackstaff. Blackstaff being the Archmage of Waterdeep at the time. So there were, let's see, how many? 8 different statues, and you can actually see the different ones shown as stars on the map, like going from the north downward. It doesn't start until like halfway. Yeah.
So that's
one of them is
the Sword Maiden. The God Catcher, the Sword Maiden, the Great Drunkard. Okay.
Yeah, so the God Catcher settled into the castle ward of Waterdeep, just north of the market. So there's the market, there's the God Catcher. The Griffin is a different one. He's, if you look all the way down to the left there, on top of this hill, the Griffin actually awoke after all of the other ones, defended one of the temples, and then after the defense was done, it flew to the top of that mountain and froze there. It settled in Mount Waterdeep is what it's called, a top peak area. The Sahagan Humbled, which is on the left side, pretty close to the shore there, is a gigantic Sahagan statue that ended up kneeling down as though he was bowing to a king before he froze once again. The Great Drunkard is a very interesting one, just south of the market. He actually was he was hollowed out and turned into a tavern. So the Great Drunkard, you can actually get drunk at the Great Drunkard.
Ooh, let's do that.
That'd be cool. I wonder if there's a...
Is there an achievement for that?
There should be. I'm gonna actually have to make something out of that. In the future, I'll create a map for the Great Drunkard so you guys can actually go in and check it out.
Nice.
Next, the Lady Dreaming, wherever the hell that one is.
Left side from the Great Drunkard.
Yeah, the Lady Dreaming settled in the castle ward of Waterdeep on the far north slope of the mountain. There's also one called the Honorable Knight that settled in the Trade Ward. Where is the Trade Ward? Down here, right there. And then there's the Hawkman, which looks exactly like Carter Hall from DC Comics. The Hawkman from DC Comics. The Hawkman is like literally Hawkman from DC Comics. They're identical. And the last one, which was called the Sword Maiden, was destroyed, unfortunately, which is... It really sucks, because that one was the coolest one. Originally, there was only one visible statue in the city, later known as the Sahagin Humbled, while 7 other statues remain hidden on the ethereal plane around the city during the spell plague of 1385 DR. 6 more of the statues exited the ethereal plane and began rampaging the city. Sara Chadrin, the Blackstaff at the time, was unable to control them or banish them back to the ethereal plane. Once the rampage ended, the city rebuilt around, on top, and sometimes inside of the statues. Much later, in 1479, that was actually about 17 years before the current date, the 8th statue, the Griffin, appeared. It defended the Algorian's Tower, again free from the control of the Blackstaff, before settling down atop Mount Erie, or Mount Waterdeep, Peak Top Erie. As the statues are unable to be removed from the city, they've become used as landmarks to navigate. Pretty neat. And I had images of them, but... screw it. Alright, are you guys ready to continue to the Castle Antar thing?
Yep.
Alright, so let's see... Diamond Street, right. You come upon Diamond Street not long after the sun has dipped below the rooftops and the sky deepens into the twilight's purple hush. A modest gathering has already formed before the gates of the Castle Antar Villa, their murmurs muffled by hush of dusk. 2 guards, clad in position, or polished mail bearing the house's sigil, stand sentry by the grand door, awaiting those summoned by your reckoning. It is just shy of the 6th bell of the 25th of Hammer. You've arrived with the tide of punctuality. Y'all are down here.
I'm 80%, so I don't know where I am.
You're still
Oop, 85.
Same.
Everybody in?
Yep, I got a map now.
Now I'm going to read that again, or you got...
Nope. So,
Gotta put my fancy clothes on.
That's right.
She's not brushing her hair though.
I'm so fancy.
Del, what do we just kind of like look around, or like need distraction and you get this? Or
Out of character, I have no fucking idea what's going on, honestly, because I've been gone for 2 days.
we're going in and we're trying to get evidence of them being
Yes, but what is
tied
the
together.
evidence?
They didn't tell us. You know as much as I do.
Alright.
We're looking for proof.
Any proof?
There you go, you got
Anything
it.
that gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Alright.
So what, we just try to like kind of poke around, try to find locked rooms and unlock them?
That's
You'd think that.
easy. Yeah.
Because it's dark outside, we need to go inside.
Are we outside? Because I don't think the whole map is...
Oh, it looks like there's 2 guards at an entrance there.
Yeah, we're just way back in the gray area. Map is loaded. We're just not actually inside yet.
Yeah.
Are you guys only seeing gray? Because I know that
I'm-
Tachibana is only seeing gray.
I'm only seeing gray, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Might need to reload.
Oh, actually, yeah, there's map there, and then when I get close, it grays. The tokens are there, but the map is not.
Just gonna...
That's unfortunate.
Really.
It's gray.
Yeah, the reason for that is because this thing is still messed up. I gotta figure out the port forwarding. Every once in a while, it'll stop loading properly. That's my fault.
It's on reloading.
Same.
Woohoo!
While we're waiting for this to load again, how many of you have heard of repo?
My mom got a car repossessed once.
I am referring to the game.
I've heard of this.
It's hilarious.
I want it, but no one to play with.
I have it.
Hey, there's someone for you to play with.
Dirty.
I don't know what the
That's not working.
it kind of is.
Now there's a map.
A mop?
A map.
Oh,
I'm still
still
stuck
reloading.
at a gray screen.
Yep,
It's
same.
the road and everything.
Damn, back's not too bad.
Oh. There we go. We have textures.
na-na-na-na.
Yep, there we go. There's a road.
That's better.
Look at the pretty commoners. They're the not so commoners.
Is the in-game voice chat?
There-
Oh, somebody dropped. Zeely went to AFK. My bad.
Sometimes that happens to that happened to Taco Truck because I didn't move my mouse. If your mouse sits still for too long, it throws you in there.
You're still in a gray void? No, that was 3 minutes ago.
It does have in-game voice chat.
Nice.
Right.
It's great because the way they talk is hilarious.
Are they all Cockney Brits?
No, it's just when you're using the in-game voice chat, they look like trash can type character models. So the top half of their head lifts up to mimic your speaking.
Ah, South Park
Think of
Canadian.
those Canadians from South Park here.
Is
It's
everybody in?
hilarious.
Is everybody in now?
That's what she said.
Taco Truck struggling.
Too bad it's not for console.
Right? But all in all, it's a pretty good game.
Is there a Discord force?
What?
Is there a Discord force?
Maybe? I don't know.
While we're waiting, does anybody want to give me a perception?
Yes, I like I like to be perceptive.
I stare at everything.
Dell and Glow, you hear some people overhear some people nearby talking. Poor Victoria, after that horrible incident, it seems he's lost his mind completely. Though I had heard he wasn't all there even before then, making deals with the most nefarious people.
Shiny.
Very shiny. Want to give me another one so you can overhear anything else?
Yeah. All of us?
Whoever wants to.
I don't hear shit.
Oops.
Oh, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I was making cookies, so I got kicked.
Sure did.
Offlines.
Alright, Elias did it, and touch your mic. I heard that Lord Lucian and Lady Ilera have special guests coming today. I wonder who it could be. Then you roll? No, you didn't just roll that, did you?
Who just roll what?
That 16.
That was the second check, not the first.
All
First
right.
check was the 12.
Is everybody on now? If you were here, move yourself up to the door. It looks like everybody's.
Oh, Callan's the cat for this one? Alright.
The guards standing in front of the wrought iron gate fix their eyes upon your approach, suspicion playing on their faces like soot on snow. As you halt before the heavy oaken doors of the Castellantar villa, they step forward, barring the way with crossed arms and flinty stares. The younger of the two guard barks with authority, though it's clear he's trying a bit too hard to sound imposing. A stubble beard shadows his jaw. Halt! None may cross this threshold without writ of invitation.
I will do my best to look like the snootiest, haughtiest noble I could. Reach in and snap out the invitation.
The second guard snatches the parchment and studies it with narrow eyes. He glances from you to the document, then back again, once, twice, his expressing shifting from confusion to disbelief, and at last begrudging acceptance. He nods. Aye, seems in order. Didn't reckon we'd be welcoming such a colorful sorts to the Castellantar ball. The guard steps aside, opens the tall doors with a creak, gesturing you to enter the villa. Steward Oswin will help you enter or see you to the ballroom. Mind your manners. This night's for silk and silver, not steel and shouting.
We can't get drunk and shout. That's a shame.
Hurry up and go inside.
Are we even carrying weapons?
Yeah, unless you put them somewhere. Alright. You step into the grand foyer where a familiar figure awaits. The very same man you met beneath the flagstones of the yawning portal. Stands with hands folded neatly at his waist. He bows with practiced grace, the gesture calmly towards the Sorkes. A fine evening to you all. I am Oswin Thorn, steward of Castellantar Estate. If you would follow me, I shall see you to the gathering, where fine talk and fair company await. There is no flicker of recognition in his eyes. If he remembers you, he buries it deeply beneath a mask of formality. Shall I announce you to the room, or would you rather slip in with quiet dignity?
Quiet
please.
dignity sounds more appropriate.
As you wish. With that, the elderly steward turns and ascends the wide stairs, each step measured and silent. He motions the gloved hands for you to follow. Alright, and you guys are going upstairs?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
I mean, I'd like to peek indoors, but they're standing right there. Oh wait, there's nobody standing here.
Too late.
The stairwell spills out into a grand ballroom alive with merriment and motion. Chandeliers glitter like stars above the polished marble floor, and the warm din of conversation echoes beneath the high vaulted ceiling. A gathering of well-dressed folks, humans, elves, halfling, and even a stately Loxodon have already taken to the evening's revel. At the far end of the inn stands a long, gleaming bar behind which drinks are poured with practiced cheer. Judging by the flush in many cheeks and the loosened laces, the celebration is well underway. To the south, a modest stage holds a performer in full flourish, his lute strumming lively chords as the crowd claps along. The bard's flamboyant hat and signature purple plume leave no doubt Brigander is well into his evening performance, and the guests are in a rapture. Oswin raises a hand in parting gesture as you step into the ballroom. His voice remains even, his tone unwaveringly polite. Should you find yourself in need, two of our floor attendants may assist with drink, direction, or discretion. Do enjoy the evening, good sir. Without another word, the steward pivots and descends the staircase, vanishing with the same quiet precision that marked his arrival.
I was going to say, my god, Dill pulled a rogue. They're gone.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna plaster a very warm and welcoming smile on my face as I approach this lady here and go, what a lovely dress you've got on. Where did you get that? And have you been to one of these balls before?
I'm trying to figure out who the hell you're over. She looks to you with a slightly perplexed look on her face. I had it made from a tailor. Yes, I've been here before, and I don't recognize you.
I've got one of those plain faces that people just tend not to, remember. But good tailoring.
She furrows her brow. I think I would remember one such as you. It's not often we get halflings to these events.
Oh, really? Why is that, do you think?
Halflings don't normally attend high-functioning aristocratic parties such as this. They're more of a simple folk.
Well, you can't put us all in the same bracket.
Clearly not, since you were here.
Yes. Have you met any people that you have found to be quite interesting conversationalists? I'm always looking to meet new and interesting people.
Nobody here. My father is currently downstairs with the stewards, helping in the kitchen. But by helping, I really mean sampling.
Who's your father? That's funny.
Lord Vanderbilt. He's a Waterdavian noble from the Castle War.
Oh, very fascinating. Well, if he comes back, I would very much enjoy an introduction. Sounds like an interesting person to chat with, especially somebody that enjoys the culinary arts.
Yes, absolutely. I normally just wait or sit here and overhear the conversations that go on. You learn a lot by doing that.
Oh, I bet. I very much enjoy doing the same. People watching, you know.
Yes. Why, just a little while ago, I overheard an interesting little tidbit. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, absolutely.
I heard there is an evil secret somewhere in this villa, something left over from the incident 2 years ago. I wonder what it could be and where it could be.
Oh, goodness. You don't have any further details on it? I do love a fascinating tale.
That's all I heard, but I do know a little bit of the incident that happened. It happened during the dragon heist when the Vault of the Dragons was open.
Oh, wow. How did you learn of that?
It's common news. After all, Lady what the hell is her name? Lady Castellantra took her own life because of the incident. It's really too bad what happened to their child. They died, I don't even know how.
That really is very tragic.
That sounded sarcastic as fuck.
Oh, that was most heartfelt. I'm sorry if my tone was not correct. Well, how about you be interested in a deal? I'll collect some interesting gossip and you hear what you heard. Maybe we meet up at the end of the night over drinks and see what fun news that we've learned.
Yes, of course. That does sound fun. Alright, Elias.
With you.
I'm gonna go up to this servant and ask, excuse me, could you direct me to the kitchens? My lord has got some particular things to avoid that make him quite ill. I just need to check in with them to make sure it's what he should be avoiding.
She gives you a very strange look. Oh, forgive me, but nobody's allowed in the kitchen after during the ball. If you'd like to give me a list, I can pass it on, though. Otherwise, talk to Bart in there. He has plenty of drink. All on the house.
The drink is great, but I'm sure your boss really doesn't want my boss on the floor rolling quite the incident. Just gotta take care of it real quiet like.
Yes, of course. He pulls out a parchment and pen and hands it to you. Just go ahead and list what is needed.
You know they don't like a lot of writing down the lords. It's all about appearances and everything.
Well, I suppose we can do it by voice, but I'm not sure what good it'll do. The kitchen's downstairs.
Okay, these doors.
Which door? Oh, those ones?
Yeah. Any idea?
They're nothing out there right now, but you'll see them soon.
Literally a nothing to see here thing.
And anyway, as you were talking, so I don't have the authority to let you go anywhere as it is, but all I can do is pass a message for you.
Nothing with any milk or milk stuff. It gives him stomach troubles, and he'll gas this whole fucking place out if you give him anything like that.
He raises an eyebrow. You're not normal to these kinds of engagements, are you? Perhaps you should have been left at home.
I'm gonna walk away like I have no idea who that person is.
I'm the attendant in the bodyguard. That's all I am. They dress me up. You know, you can only put a lizard in a suit for so long, right?
Well, why don't you have a drink and enjoy the merriment and leave me alone?
Can I listen in on any of the groups?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Should be listening to these conversations.
Oh, fuck you. Music's too loud.
No, sorry, the
Fucking bard.
fuck you is not an option.
I mean, it might be.
Anybody else?
Depends on how drunk they get.
Yeah, I'm interested in this group of 3 up here, which I'm not good at perception either.
I thought you were. Don't you work off charisma?
Of charisma, yeah, my perception's possible.
Oh, right, that's wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll anyway. No.
Right. Well.
Anybody else want to give it a go?
Yeah, Elias will give it, will get a drink and then take his time wandering back, listening in as much as he can, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
You don't have a token?
It's part of the background for some reason.
Not for me. Do you have the right thing
Really good
selected?
at mixing in with the group. You faded into
Yep.
the background. Super stealthy.
I can move you.
Weird.
When that happens, just go ahead and pull out a new token.
Fill the whole place with tokens.
Alright, so
Sorry,
Elias, you overhear something that actually sounds somewhat important. You hear someone say, "Yes, once a year, Lady Elira travels to Baldur's Gate to return to her old estate to conduct business. She always has to be there on the 15th of Alterac. I wonder why it's so important she's there at that time."
Noted.
Anybody else?
I am observing the entirety of the floor.
Alright, give me a perception check. The floor is white and tiled.
It seems to be changing color to me.
I
That is the-
something suspicious about this bartender. He does not carry a donut.
This is just them, dancing through the ballrooms and overhearing conversation, I guess.
Alright. You hear someone else talking? It seems those adventurers were unsuccessful in their attempt to remove Blackcloak from the Undermountain. It's only a matter of time before we hear another insane experiment he's conducting around now. If anybody wants to give me a history check, I can elaborate on that.
Oh, my history suck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, that was Barbara.
Yep, that tracks for Elias.
Damn.
Gal
Not for being a genius, she rolls
Yeah,
really
suck.
well on things.
Apparently none of us went to school.
Maybe Tachi Banana has something good.
Alright, so you remember the name, you remember the name Blackcloak, you remember the name Blackcloak from the history of Waterdeep, overhearing something at some point in your life. Alistair Blackcloak, also known as the Mad Mage of the Undermountain, is a powerful and ancient wizard in the city. He was originally known as Halither. He was a gregarious mage who posted spell moots and took apprentices. Over time, his personality shifted, becoming increasingly paranoid and obsessed with the outer planes and aberrations. He eventually became known as Halither Blackcloak and established his legendary dungeon, the Undermountain, beneath Waterdeep. The only way to get into the Undermountain is the portal that is in the center of the Yawning Portal Tavern. Na-na-na-na. Alright, so it is rad. And if you guys have ever heard of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which is another of the official campaigns that is actually centered around that guy. Alright.
I'll go over and I will let Del know. Quietly, since apparently Dell's right by the person I was talking to. Yeah, they don't want to let us out of this room apparently for some reason. Watch.
As you partake into the revelry, whether by drink, dance, or quiet observation, the stir of voices begins to dwindle. From the northern door between the stooped staircases, a familiar figure strides into the ballroom. Osmond Thorne clears his throat with practiced sound, then adopts a poise of a seasoned herald, standing tall with hands folded behind his back. Lords and ladies, honored guests, may I present your gracious hosts for this evening's celebrations, Lady Elara and Lord Lucian Casalanta. A polite ripple of applause rolls through the chamber as Oswin steps aside, making way for the figures now entering from the grand hall. First comes a vision in midnight silk, a woman clad in elegant black gown, its fabric glinting with faintly under the chandelier light. Her complexion is pale as fresh fallen snow, framed by long raven tresses that sway gently with each measured step. Her eyes are rimmed with dark kohl, her lips touched with deep rogue, giving her an otherworldly allure. She moves arm in arm with a man beside her. And him, there's no mistaking his presence. His steps fall with a rhythm too precise to be casualty, echoing like a timepiece rather than moment. The sharpness of his black gaze cuts through the chamber, surveying the gathered nobility with cold calculation. His hair, jet black and finely combed, brushes just below the jawline. His beard and mustache are trimmed with faultless precision. As he reaches the center of the ballroom, he comes to a deliberate halt. So right about here. He's gonna stay back. Allowing applause to swell and then fall. The Lord speaks in a voice smooth, practiced, devoid of warmth, but rich with gravity. Esteemed guests of Waterdeep, on behalf of House Casalanta, I bid you welcome to our humble ball. The crowd responds with renewed applause and scattered cheers. Lucian waits, unblinking, until silence returns. It is my sincerest hope that this eve proves magical for all in attendance. Eat well, drink deep, share laughter and delightful tonight. Casalanta Villa is your home as much as it is mine. As the applause returns in earnest, the Lord and Lady move with graceful ease towards the bar. A tide of guests follow, eager to be seen near her host, as though proximity alone might elevate their station.
Nudge Dale and point back to the door that they walked out of.
You're gonna go out the door they came in?
No, I said nudge Dale and point at the door that they walked out of.
You gonna sneak out?
This seems like the time.
Stealthy?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we can actually go invisible, but I can certainly be quiet and unnoticed.
Stealth. Yeah, nobody. You are absolutely right. Nobody noticed you, but that's good.
Damn, Elias, showing me up.
Look at 7 foot tall lizard ninja.
Looks like everybody is going over there. I'll move you here.
Oh my god, really?
Ira just got everybody caught. One of the guards nearby, where is the guard? Either way, a guard comes out, looks at you, and says, pardon, would you mind staying in this area for the time being?
While they're doing that, can I try cracking this door open?
Yeah, by all means.
Damn you, crit.
While the guards... So the guard stops Ira. Does the guard also try to stop...
He caught all of you.
When he comes over, I'm going to just try to body block Dell. Just kind of use my massive 7 foot frame as cover, effectively.
Sure. Give me another stealth check, Dell. Yeah, he didn't notice you. Hey, Sarah, as you look inside, you see a room that has a grand piano in the center of it, and there's also a corridor leading to the back of the villa. And, let's see, check. All right. The evening settles into a warm, indulgent calm. Merriment drifts through the air like incense. Soft music from the stage, laughter over wine glasses, a muted clatter of boots and slippers across a polished stone. For a moment, the village feels timeless. Yet, even amid the revelry, you feel it, that prickling sense of being watched. Across the room, near the edge of the crowd, Lady Ilera Castellanter stands as still as a marble, her shadowed eyes fixed upon you. There's something unsettling in her gaze, not curiosity, no. It feels more like scrutiny. Her stare pierces cold and weighty, as though peeling back layers of flesh and thought to see what lies beneath. For a fleeting breath, you feel as naked as the truth is spoken aloud. Then, just as she shifts to step forward, something breaks the moment. From atop the stairwell, Oswin Thorne emerges once more, his voice crisp and clear above the din. All heads turn at the sound. Oswin raises a hand with a ceremonial grace as three new figures ascend behind him. Honored guests, permit me to present Lord Ariston Burglefather of Tethir. The ballroom tilts slightly into bewilderment as a gnome. Let's see if I can find him in here. Barely waist-high to most attendees, appears at the top of the step. Flanked by two hulking guards, the figures stand proud in deep violet regalia, his bulbous nose reddened with age and the grand mustache that sweeps into a well-groomed mutton chops. His hair, dyed a striking shade of purple, matches the glinting prosthetic arm borne by all three in the party. This one, I think. Crystal arms, each sculpted in sharp, elegant lines inscribed with delicate etchings. The limbs shimmer faintly, unnaturally, yet move with effortless grace. I did not mean to move you as well, so I'll put you back. The gnome pulls himself up to full height, which puts him just shy of eye level with the bar counter. Clearing his throat with a theatrical force, he offers a sweeping bow. Ahem. Greetings, dear Rotterdamians. I am Lord Erston Burglefather of Tethir, he proclaims as if Oswin hadn't already made that point. I traveled from the south in pursuit of the fruitful trade and fine company. Thank you all for your generous welcome. May this evening shine bright upon us all. A smattering of awkward applause follows, mingled with the stifled chuckles and raised eyebrows. Seems no one told the good lord that speeches aren't customary for new arrivals. As the gnome marches proudly into the crowd, head held high, you spot Lord Lucian and Lady Ilera cutting a path towards him, their expressions unreadable but clearly not surprised. The way they approach him feels familiar, too familiar. And then, amid the press of nobles, the renewed swell of curiosity, you hear a voice that is not spoken aloud, His voice blooms in your mind like a whisper slipping through a curtain. If you're planning to vanish, now would be a splendid moment, my friends. Shall I lend you a little flourish to aid your escape? You glance at the stage just in time to catch Brigander's smirk. He raises a hand, on which a ring of telepathy glints in the light, and gives you a knowing wink. His fingers touch the strings of his instrument, the tempo shifts, and the crowd turns. Oh, did I actually have... No, one of you guys have right one. happens if I move one of your characters. All right. Now everybody is paying attention. You are free to go as you wish. Now, I accidentally kidnapped Tachibana.
The music was just too enthralling.
Isn't that?
Love this song.
Touch panel goes back.
I guess they're just gonna hang out with Brig. Alright, so you have a choice. You can go upstairs, you can go that way, or you can split up for all I care.
Can I peek behind the second door as well, or did I see in that first door that the rooms are connected? Right.
What the hell? So did the entire room just shrink, or?
Yeah, the entire room just shrank. But now you should be able to see a little better where you're able to go.
Well, I didn't sense anything from the piano room. All I saw that was the piano.
Hold on a second.
Whenever I try to move, I'm getting the message that I'm colliding with a wall. Doesn't matter what direction.
You're stuck in the wall.
That is quite strange. You shouldn't be doing that. You're most certainly not in a wall.
Nope, still am. Apparently I'm still colliding with the wall.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're down at tail.
Now I can.
Okay, where's Dell?
There's a weird wall.
There shouldn't be. Try now.
Yep, wall.
Now?
Wall.
How about now?
Go backwards, forward.
Anyway, which way you guys want to go?
Quick run through here to see if I can see anything.
Alright.
I'm gonna duck through the door that Dell and I were originally trying to get to.
Oh, is that the door?
Yep, that's the door.
Alright, this person and this person is going to be going with you.
It looks like a kitchen.
I would follow Elias, but there's a wall on the way.
And that's okay. Oh, that's not the right song. Hold on.
Oh, there's more doors.
I suppose there's nothing back here. Or is there?
I'm just getting a locked sound when I try this door.
Might be locked. Yeah, that one's locked.
Open it.
Yeah, you could open it.
I can definitely open it.
Glow, I don't know how you managed to get out there. I'm not sure if you noticed, Glow, but that was a balcony. You kind of built off the side there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go out there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to try and unlock that door, you can just give me a quick cut. And 1 second, you guys should be no longer in this room. The ballroom is now off limits, so if you already went somewhere, that is where you're going to be.
Wait, why'd you throw me in this room?
Because that's the last one you were in.
Okay.
There are too many walls.
Yeah, that opened it up with no problem.
Alright.
Matt, I gotta read some stuff.
Boxes!
Let's start with the one that Sasa went in. You step into a quiet chamber where a grand piano dominates the room's center, its lacquered solar surface dulled by dust and time. Beyond it, a narrow corridor stretches forward, a lone closet nestled into the right-hand wall, but your gaze lingers on the far wall. Something feels a bit off, so where you are right there. Give me a perception check, or if you have a passive. What's your passive perception?
11.
Alright, so you'll have to do a perception check, unfortunately. No, what about you, Glow?
Passive perception 14.
Alright, so as you pass by, you notice on the left-hand side, a faint outline catches your eye on the left of the side of the far wall, a small square no larger than a handspan, set flush against the stone. The edges are slightly raised, suggesting it could be removed.
I remove it.
The moment your fingers disturb the hidden panel, a faint click echoes through the room. Without further warning, a section of the wall groans and shifts, revealing a hidden passage.
I found a thing.
Secret tunnel.
Hi.
And are you looking in this one there, Isara?
Yes.
Alright, did you already look in this one, A2? Or the closet there?
Yeah,
Well, I flung the door open and looked and then walked past.
Yeah, it's a little hard to keep up. Alright, so in the closet, the narrow closet, a mess of disarray, grates, ladders, lie scattered and stacked at odd angles, though tossed and careless and forgotten. Splinter wood, torn burlap, and musty scent of mildew speak to your years of neglect. A quick glance confirms anything of value has long since been broken, rotted, or ruined. And as for the room you just went into, this one, you step into a cramped chamber, barely large enough to hold a modest writing desk pressed against the far wall. The air is still heavy and with dust. At first glance, the room appears barren, abandoned, perhaps simply forgotten. Now give me an investigation for that, please.
She is so dumb.
I'll give it to you anyway. I mean, technically you're one too low, but it does not matter. Rummaging through the sparse contents atop the desk, you uncover a delicate silver comb. Both are tarnished with age, but crafted with care, likely once belonged to someone who valued their appearance. Do you want to take?
Absolutely. We all know.
Oh, you thief!
The comb.
All right, you have the silver comb. We're
Just trying to fit in with the others, you know.
Yep. And on the other side, you went into a. Oh, I'm sorry. So the room that you're in, Glow. You step into the main corridor, a broad, stately hall softened by wealth and shadow. Two ornate chandeliers hang from the ceiling. There's crystal pendants catching a little light remains beneath the rest. A long wooden table, polished to a mute sheen. In each corner, a tall potted plant stretches towards the ceiling like silent century, lending a touch of life to an otherwise still air. Portraits of the Castellanter family line the walls. Smiling visage is a painting in rich oils. Their eyes seeming to follow your every step. A single door waits on the northwest side of the chamber, its frame etched, curling with vine work. So you're going there now. And that area is the scent of stale herbs and old grease hangs in the air as you enter the kitchen. Iron pots and brass utensils lie scattered across the counters, hanging racks, abandoning mid-preparation, half-used ingredients, dried rosemary, spilled flour, while wilted root vegetables cluttered the wooden surface, while shelves groan beneath the weight of jars, spices, and long-forgotten preserves. A door on the western hall, framed by a stone iron hinges, leads to the narrow balcony overlooking a manor grounds. And as you guys look around, you do see some fresh rations sitting on the table over there.
Oh, rations.
Rat shits?
Yes,
Rations.
Fresh rat shits! This place ain't good! It's unclean! Don't eat the food!
I've only been drinking, it's fine.
Kitty's getting bum slapped.
What's up the stairs? Or are those stairs?
They are stairs, and you are welcome to go up whenever you wish. Just tell me when you're ready.
Ready? Take me away.
Everybody else ready too?
Yeah.
Yep.
This one. You guys are right there. You ascend the third floor, or you ascend to the third floor landing, where a short corridor stretches out before you. Cloaked in the quiet, the air feels still, undisturbed. On the western wall, 2 doors stand opposite one another, one to the north, one the other to the south. Each framed in dark wood and brass. Between them, a narrow window offers a glimpse to the estate grounds beyond, the glass slightly fogged from within.
Using the arrow keys, it keeps moving my camera to about here. I don't know what's here, but my camera keeps moving to there when I move my character using the arrows, or it moves back and forth.
There's that bad.
Same.
Oh, same for me. Oh, I just tried.
Yeah, there's something over here.
I just tried moving my character with my mouse, and it flung me.
Yep. Same. After it tells me I hit a wall.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hold on.
ghost walls.
Oh, that just tells me there's a token there that we all have access to,
Oh, that's weird.
and we're all selecting it somehow.
Those
That
lights
is rather
just went
strange.
Something up in here.
Oh wait, where'd my token go?
And that is a damn good question, and somebody should definitely tell you sometime.
out. There we go.
Okay, my token is back.
Garden there.
If you had a pet, go ahead and draw them out too. Alright, so
Okay.
Dell's going in that room. And that room is called B2. Gobro, give me a stealth check. You are lucky you did not alert the gentleman standing in the middle of the room. But you step into a richly appointed lounge where the scent of aged wood and old wine lingers in the air. Plush, high-back chairs and velvet cushioned settee are arranged in quiet conversation, blah blah blah, around a low table, inviting rest. In the northwest corner, a modest but elegant liquor cabinet stands proudly, the glass door revealing several vintage bottles of wine, each bearing labels worn by time but clearly of fine make. Along the west wall, 2 doors lead deeper into the estate, their frames dark with the varnish and whispering of the private chamber. Wait for the goblin to bite it. Distract the guard. Actually,
Fuck
you know,
with that.
oh, okay. Let's do this real quick. Do something a little different this time around. So, we're now in turn-based mode. If everyone would be so kind as to roll for initiative.
Initiative!
We're going to take turns on what everyone is going to be doing while we are up here.
I lost my initiative. Why did I lose my initiative? There it is.
Dell did pretty good. Ira and Zion? Well, I'll just remove Zion. We only need Ira. Ira,
Yes.
roll initiative. Thank you.
No.
Why do I have 2 on the board?
Because you rolled with advantage.
Okay, so Dell, you were the one that rolled the highest, so what would you like to do for your turn?
Alright, so looks like we're gonna take the guard out.
You gonna take them out? If you want to sneak up on them, you can do a stealth check. That, depending on what your stealth check is, you'll get advantage or not. Yeah, that's actually still high enough. You rolled an 8 and it was still high enough. Actually, I should probably have gone off your passive stealth, which was still high enough, so it's fine. Alright, and what would you like to do to this guy?
What would I like to do?
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Dagger meets Blaine.
Go for the stealth coup.
Yeah, I would like to.
You gonna kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Roll. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Use that assassinate thingy you got. Whatever that does.
Ooh, that's right.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. No, wait. I'm sorry. It is advantage because you're stealth.
And I'm within 5 feet of a.
That just gives you the ability to use sneak attack.
Ah, that's right.
Assassinate. During the first round of each combat, you have advantage. Any attack on a target target takes extra damage of the weapon's type equal to your rogue's level. So it just takes an additional 3 damage. So attack, sneak attack, assassinate damage, offhand, all that.
All that.
Yeah, you guys should have brought snacks with.
Dagger meets Blaine.
And this is a lethal strike, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I saw you roll, but I don't see that. What did you get?
Wait.
15?
15.
Oh, I see it. My bad. All right, well, that's actually a miss.
Oh, man. All right.
You still have other.
Yeah. Okay. Still with advantage or no?
Yeah, still with advantage. That one hit.
Damage. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sneak attack?
Yeah, and now roll for your sneak attack.
It does get the plus 3 from the assassinate?
2d6 now. How do I get to?
Just down at the bottom, you click the D6 twice and hit roll.
Okay. Oh.
All right, and then plus 3 and something's. Oh, never mind. I see what's wrong. It's like, why did that only do 1 damage plus 3? It's like because you rolled a 1 with the damage, and 3 extra, and that actually kills him.
Nice.
And dead.
Yay!
Watch, we probably needed him for something.
All right, Tachibana.
Not anymore.
All right, well, you go ahead and do that. Glow, what is your turn?
I check this door.
You gonna break it open or something?
Is it locked or no?
It's locked, yes.
I am not skilled at lock picking, so I will just go in here.
Oh, I can open it.
On your turn.
Yeah. And since we're not actually in combat, we won't worry about movement. Just do what you want with your turn. And you just entered the linen. That is... Oh, sorry, I need to move you. B3. You step into a narrow storage closet. Its shelving neatly stacked with folded fabrics and draped bundles. The scent of cedar and old clothes fill the air. Bolts of linen are arranged along the northern wall, pale and utilitarian. But amidst the humble cloth, a glint of color catches your eye. A roll of fine silk, rich in hue and smooth to the touch, likely worth a fair sum to the right buyer. And yeah, that's not. What are you clicking on?
Oh, the 14 I rolled with my perception check allows me to mess with my dice, so I'm just throwing it around because I can.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So that was high enough, I guess. As you look around, you notice a piece of clothing hanging from a hook on the wall. It appears to be waving as if being blown by the wind, but there are clearly no winds in this room.
I take it. That is mine now.
Oh, that is perfect! Yeah!
Very nice.
For the finisher.
Yeah, now you can stand stoically and like Superman. By the way, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but whenever Superman's in space, his cape still flaps, so he's doing that himself.
Yes.
Yeah, he's flapping farts out there.
Oh, goodness, slapping you all.
Alright, and Gabru?
I will follow Glow. Into an empty room.
Is it empty though?
I spy some silk.
I think I taught you how to look over a room once before. Things that are in plain sight, you can just hold Alt and C.
Oh.
So if you're ever curious if there's anything you can pick up that is in plain sight, you don't actually have to look for, just hold Alt. And you should, yeah.
I'd like to point out that it highlights the player characters, so we can just steal them too.
Yeah, that too.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
Come here, Sarah, get in my pocket.
Does not exist. Uh-oh, something.
Excuse me.
I spammed take on the linen.
Oh, I see. Just did it a little too vigorously. Alright, Ira, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna move in here. Oh shit.
You're being stared at by a puddle of blood.
By a dead guard.
Maybe I'll go into this next room here.
Alrighty.
Murdered him for no reason. Other than he was there.
There we go.
He was a guard.
Oh, rude.
You gonna do anything in this room, or are you just gonna end your turn here?
Is there anything worth looking at? Like maybe...
No, hold on a sec. You enter a spacious chamber draped in elegance. Fine furnishing line the walls, mahogany shelves bearing carved trinkets, delicate tapestries, and jewel tones. And tables topped with polished ornaments. Twin vanities sit along the northern wall, their surface gleaming with perfumed bottles, silver brushes, and ornate containers. Cabinets stand on either side, their doors slightly ajar to reveal silk scarves and other noble finery. Give me a perception check.
Oh, hell no.
Do it.
No, that's actually high enough for both. Upon one of the vanities, a half hidden behind a jewelry box, you spot something of real value, a gleaming necklace strung with diamonds and gold filigree, left carelessly as though forgotten in haste. As your gaze drifts across the room, something tugs at your attention. The carpet near the center of the floor lies oddly flat, but the fabric sags ever so slightly, as though the floor beneath dips just a finger's breadth lower.
I go snatch that necklace and then go check out that flooring, I guess.
Okay.
Got a lot of thieves in this group.
Yeah. Did you grab the necklace? No, it's still in there. Go get it.
Double click it.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And, okay, so are you going to lift up the carpet?
Sure.
Alrighty, so you pull the carpet aside, revealing a square indentation in the wooden floor set flush to the ground. And set flush to the ground is a reinforced iron safe. It's locked intricate and old, with a heavy door that shows no signs of forced entry. It looks far too sturdy to break open with brute strength. And since you used your action to lift that, so now it is Isara's turn. And remember, talking is a free action, so you can still inform each other.
So I'm guessing I can't get a door open with, I don't have the strength for it and I don't have lockpick.
Somebody does, I'm sure.
I'm seeing that there's another locked door over here.
Okay, so
Anybody want to unlock a door for me?
Cast Fireball.
Absolutely.
I don't have fireball.
Actually, you have the perfect thing to blast that open.
Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Fine, I'll blast. I'll try blast. Well, it's gonna make noise though, won't it?
This is why we don't take. This is why we don't take you on stealth missions. You and Ira.
Well, see, I'm debating if I should be doing this or not. Because I am trying not to do the brute force thing.
Well, if you want to try lockpicking it with whatever implements you have, you can do a sleight of hand, but it will be at disadvantage, and you will need to roll fairly high.
I do have a +4. Oops, I did not mean to click on that.
I'm gonna poison the door.
No! I was trying to read it. When I'm looking at the door, like, I suppose there's no openings or anything under the door or anything like that.
Did you attune to that staff in your downtime?
Yeah? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, well, you forgot to click the button.
Oh. No, I hit the little shield, but not the little gear.
Yeah.
So I've got a dagger. Can I try and, like, slip the dagger into the little latch thing?
Yeah, just give me a sleight of hand, but it will be at disadvantage since you don't have the proper tools.
Ice leans against the wall, observing.
Rude.
Unfortunately, you were unable to pick it.
Okay.
Alright, and now it is Elias's turn.
Elias will poke his head around the door, see, now that there's no fight. Hey, Del, there's a locked door out here. Do you want me to open it?
You can't pick locks.
Didn't say I was going to pick the lock.
Don't beat it down. Do not.
I'm thinking we do not want to notify the entire house that intruders are up here.
But why not?
I'll be right there.
I'm looking for an easy out, okay?
I don't feel like you got the wrong group for that.
I'm starting to think that as well.
Other than that, Elias will just hang back here because enough people already ran in the other room that nothing going on there.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, just gonna wait for the door to be ready in action. At the first, if the door's open, I go in. Can I ready actions in this game?
Yeah, really, you're not supposed to be opening doors when it's not your turn. Zeely. But since you did open it on the other side of the door, it is now a house guard's turn. He opens the door, walks through, immediately sees Ira, and stops dead. Oh, the bloomin' hell are you?
Oh, shit.
Crap.
Just passing through.
He stares at you, or he stares at you and raises his spear. You know, you're not supposed to be up here. You'd best go back to where you come from before you get in trouble from the master.
Yes, I think I've gotten lost. Well, which way is the exit?
What are you talking about? It's the way you came. Go through that door, the one north there, and then to go back down the stairs. I can show you if you'd like.
Oh, shit. Okay, so out of character. So...
Out of character, do it.
Did he see me opening up the ground, I guess?
He sees that the carpet is pulled back, but he did not make the connection.
Oh, shit. Okay. Should I wait until my next time, or next turn, or should I just go with it and do something? I don't know.
You can't do anything. It's not your turn.
Okay, well, I'll just wait until next turn then.
All right. So at this moment in time, this round ends. The house guard is looking at you with disdain, and it is now Dell's turn.
All right, I have to go murder someone else. Might be Ira. All right. She's down. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay, stealthy McStealtherton. Fucking hell.
Are you going to use stealth as your cunning action?
Oh, no, I was gonna try and quietly sneak over there, but that's not very good.
Because this is a new combat, right?
New round, yeah, but let me see. Yeah, his passive perception is... Yeah, he would see you.
Alright. Is in there?
Yeah, he already knows you're there. You failed this perception.
That's
Still your turn.
Shutting the door.
What? Who's this one?
And then, yeah, let's kill him.
Alright, you use your bonus action to attempt the stealth, so you have your action.
Alright.
You are within 5 feet of a friend. Nope, that is a miss, unfortunately. So now that battle has begun, he's kind of freaking out. And he's going to start yelling for help. Tachibana, your turn. Oh. You're not a very good party member.
Do we hear it?
You hear the guy yelling for help.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Glow, your turn.
My turn. I assume everyone's somewhere over here.
You do hear people yelling from the south, correct?
I will use a dash action to run this way and through the door.
The guard is looking more terrified, the more people are showing up. Do you have anything you want to do with your bonus?
What bonus actions do I have?
You're a paladin. Smites. All the smites.
I wish you could smite without actually hitting them. That would be great.
Yeah, I have to hit them first.
I know. When you got the holy hand grenade.
You have the perfect bonus action.
I have to equip it first.
Hey, you have 2 cloaks? Oh, you greedy.
Cloak of many fashions and the cloak of billowing. For when I want to look fancy.
All right. Remember, you can only wear 1 at a time. Gobru, it's your turn.
As far as I can move. Can I see through the door?
Yeah, you can see through the door. The guy is currently 38 feet away from.
What spells do I have?
Firebolt.
Fucking cat.
Tasha's Caustic Brew. I don't think that's far enough, actually.
I'll cast a Magic Missile, because it's a guaranteed hit.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Freya.
That's just 3 darts at 1d4 plus 1 each.
Gotta have 3 darts at level 3?
Trash. You're a trash cat. Trash.
Ouch.
Nope.
Alright, that took him out.
Wow, it was just 5 damage every time?
Yep, he got really good rolls.
God damn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Rob.
All right.
Go in the other room.
I can't move right now.
I know. I'm just pointing like I'm scolding a puppy.
Ira. It's now Ira's turn, so you can do whatever you want.
I guess I'll tell everybody of that thing that I found underneath this rug.
Hi guys, there's a safe in here.
Somebody open it.
Cha-ching.
Let me see what you got to roll. Okay, you're gonna have to actually roll pretty high for this one. So you're gonna attempt to. We'll turn off the combat thing so you guys can just do what you want now, since all enemies on the floor are gone.
I'm gonna stand frustratedly at the door and say, "Can someone please open this?" She's gonna throw a please in there, but it's still not gonna sound like a very nice request.
I've got. Who's a thief? Who could use
I can do
thieves
it.
tool? Oh, you good?
Where is it? That was the question.
I'm still on the landing.
Supposed to be underneath the rug area.
Can you point it out to me?
I'm gonna look at
Point around here, I guess.
Tachibana and be like, "Hey, you wanna stick your pointy sword in there and just like cram it open?"
That was a very poor roll.
Mine was worse.
Damn.
Is the DM dead?
No, just
Plus a walk-in. So,
alright, so who rolled a what now? Alright, Dell, you failed. Gobru, you failed.
What if we try together for advantage?
Yeah, you can do advantage. Whoever wants to do it, just roll with advantage.
It's not adding my proficiency, is it? Yeah, it is. It must be.
Let me me see.
Yes. It's just when I mouse over it, it says it's not proficient, so I'm just confused.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hell's a 19.
Nope.
Damn.
What is the door? What is it made out of?
It's a...
It's not a door. It's a safe.
Alright, so it's like a metal construct or whatnot.
I don't think it's alive, but it is made of metal.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, construct.
And strictly speaking, constructs are not alive.
This cat, I'm going to fucking murder it.
No, not the cat.
Give it to me. Alright, who wants to... Dell, roll with advantage.
Gee, will you collect your cat?
Ooh, hey, look at this.
Alright, you succeeded.
Oh, good.
A gun.
Wait, why are you looking at it? Dell's the one that succeeded.
Oh, nice. Oh!
There is a button that allows you to split the currency 9 ways if you would like.
I guess. The gun, though, and bullets.
Yep,
Too low
yep.
for me. Somebody else can take that.
Oh, a
It's
gun?
Yeah, those of you who would like the gun, just roll a d20. Here we got a 13. Anybody else?
I don't think Ira needs anything else that's going to be loud and disruptive.
Looks like the gun is yours.
There's a very poor roll.
A little bit.
Yes, it was.
Alright, so I'm sure you guys have opened that one by now.
You get the door open?
Yeah,
No, I kept asking somebody to open it. Nobody would help. So,
yeah, after 20 rolls on the safe, I'm just gonna say it's good to go now. Anyhow,
what's this all
was-
for?
I was specifically told not to open it, so.
As you step into the room, a quiet stillness settles over you, broken only by the scattered remnants of childhood joy. Wooden toys lie strewn across the floor in disarray, carved animals, tiny soldiers, and once bright spinning tops. Now dulled with dust, faded curtains hang limp over the windows. A rocking horse stands frozen mid-motion, as though waiting for laughter that no longer comes. The air carries a faint scent of old parchment and cedarwood laced with sorrowful hush and that clings to the wall.
I'll pick up to the figurines and start playing with them.
All right.
Oh man, I wish I. I feel like there's got to be heebie-jeebies in this room because, guys, this is that spooky kid situation. What do I have for spells? I have nothing for spells. I need like detect good and evil.
I got that.
Want to see if there's bad juju in here? Wait, was this? Where did the kid die? Do we remember?
Oh, correction. I have protection from good and evil.
Oh.
Sorry.
Nobody said the kid was dead.
Alright, you push open the door of the quiet, twin-bedded room, clearly once shared, but now marked by the strange sense of imbalance. The two beds are identical in shape and size, differing only in color. First one lies in disarray, a blankled crumpet and half draped over the edge, while a loved stuffed animal tossed carelessly near a pillow. It bears the mark of recent use, creased with sheets and faint impression of in the mattress. The second bed, by contrast, is untouched, its blankets smooth to perfection, corners tucked with care, and a stuffed animal rests neatly against the pillow as though placed there with reverence. Yet there's a stillness to it, a kind of lifelessness that speaks louder than any clutter. As you take it in, the truth settles uneasily in your mind. One child sleeps here still, the other one hasn't for some time.
The other one's not playing with the toys.
The other one's dead.
But, like, if there's so much dust and stuff in the other room, the living child's not playing with the toys.
Yep, true. Wait, what room is that? Oh, that's just a child's closet. Elias, give me a perception check.
Passive is 15.
Sure, that works. As you walk by, you notice on the side, or on the on one of the counters nearby is a key sitting in plain sight.
Ticket. Ooh, Benny. Hey, Del. This don't look like no toy. Show him the key. Of course it doesn't look...
In the room that it looks like the key might go to?
I got distracted.
The safe.
Glow, what are you doing down there?
Standing and looking pretty.
And you can continue on if you would like. There's still another room.
Another room unchecked?
Go back to the room where I found the key, and now that Del pointed it out, looking around for anything the key might go to in this room.
Alright. You step carefully into a stately chamber steeped in quiet authority, the private study of the Lord or Lady of Castle Lantar. A thick book lies open upon a grand oaken desk, its pages dense with careful script. Tall bookshelves line the perimeter of the room, their shelves weighed with tomes on history and law and more esoteric subjects. At the far end of the bay, tall windows cast a pale light across a richly woven carpet. A single chair sits at its center, oddly positioned, facing inward rather than out, as if the purpose lies not in the view but in the space it occupies. As you what is your passive perception?
14.
As you move towards the left side of the study, something catches your eye, a thin cord dangling discreetly from the ceiling. Following it upwards, you spot the outline of a wooden hatch nearly hidden in the overhead paneling. It appears to be an entrance to the attic, and it has a lock on it. Glancing back, the purpose of the chair becomes clear. It sits directly beneath the rope, deliberately placed to help reach the concealed entry above.
I found a locked door. Does anyone have a key?
Passing by Del. Passing by Del, he is very...
Maybe I should check this room one more time.
This one? Or the one before?
The one before that.
I'm looking for where the goddamn voice came from. There we go.
Yeah, there is a book open on the desk in there. I don't know where you went.
While they figure that out, I look at the book.
Oh, the book?
Yes.
Alright, hang tight. You find a journal laying on the desk of one of the Castle Lantern nobles that its left in plain sight shows the confidence that this place is secure. Even during the celebration, you comb through the entries, and it shows you the events of the Castellanter family over the last several years. Let me see. Castellanter Journal. And do you want to read through it?
Sure.
There are 15 separate entries, but what you gain the gist of it. I will give you guys access to the journal itself if you guys want to read it, but it is kind of long, so we'll just go through the cliff notes. Number 1, you read that one of the Castellantar reached out to the Nine Hells nearly 15 years ago in 1470 DR, likely the first to contact such a place in the history of the family. This branch of the family is from Baldur's Gate, their manor in the upper city, so it is not... they are not local to Waterdeep. They are from Baldur's Gate, the ones that reached out the first time around. 2. The contacted entity had made a deal with the Castellantar, power in exchange for presence in the material plane, a terrifying prospect. 3. They succeeded in bringing bringing the being permanently to the material plane by consummating a child. One whose power is siphoned by the being from the Nine Hells. It's stronger than it should be. She must return to the cliffside graveyard each year on the 6th day of Chest to renew the tether. They had manipulated their family in Waterdeep to work towards the demise of their own lives. The Waterdavians nobles had sacrificed their oldest child in exchange for wealth and power. It had become a chain devil. The twins were also part of the bargain, but they had a chance to save them. So that is actually a new piece of information. That means that aside from the child who was lost in the sacrifice, they had an initial child. So the first Waterdavian family had 3 children instead of just 2. The second Waterdavian family, the ones that came from Baldur's Gate, had 1. So there's a total of 4 children.
All right, and What's Her Tits goes to Baldur's Gate every year?
Yes, every year on Chest to renew the tether.
On
The 6th day.
The lady.
Yeah, they succeeded in...
Which is different than the first date we got. Which is different than the first date we got, so it might be a separate incident.
Yeah. Let's see. They have manipulated their family in Waterdeep. I already said that. They failed to save both children, driving one of the 2 mad and the other take their own life. The second child, Terenzio, survived. The tether child has escaped, and they know not where he could be. They expect he is trying to gain distance, but that will not break the tether. You okay?
Yeah, my kid's fucking cat.
Oh, gotcha.
She's being an absolute asshole and climbing me like I'm a fucking piece of furniture.
You're not?
Nope, I'm not. I believe.
This is the full journal if you want to read through it, but don't have a whole lot of time left, so we'll go for whoever wants to stay after. I'll read through it. And after what feels like hours spent combing through the shadowed halls and forgotten corridor of the Castellanter estate, your path leads upwards, so that is the only thing left to do, is to go in the attic.
I made a belt.
You made a belt?
Oh, I found some stuff laying around that I had bought years ago to make a belt. So I made a belt.
Congratulations.
I cannot say it's a very good belt, but it's a belt.
We need pictures so we can judge you.
So that rope that's staying down, can I reach it?
The rope? Yeah, you can reach it.
This might be a bad idea, Del.
Just let me know when you guys are ready to move on.
Take a head count because... Oh. Can we grab that journal too?
Yeah, take it.
Yoink.
Seems like a good bit of
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I gotta... The site can't be reached.
Well, there's no journal there for me to... There's no journal there for me to pick up, so I'm guessing you already got it.
No, I actually forgot to make it, so give me...
Okay. Tried to take a head count that we have everybody that came with us. Appears to be a touchy about it.
Elias. Alright, Castle Lantern Journal is in your inventory now. Are you still unable to get on there, Glow?
I had to re-log in.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason the site for me crashed.
That's my landlord's fault.
Yeah.
Fucker lost the goddamn password to the Google account, or the freaking Comcast account.
Oops.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
So the in the journal he mentions is this the manor in the upper city? He mentions that there's many towns that could be helpful.
The upper city is in Baldur's Gate.
Oh gosh, okay. I need to get to that house.
Right. Well, at the moment we're in this house, and there's only one place left for us to check. And Elias will then try to pull himself up to the rope to the hidden trapdoor.
Alright, I'll just call out real quick. August, you're here. Eli, are you here? Alright, Adam's here. Haley, are you here?
yes.
Okay. Gordon?
Yep.
Mike is here. And Zealy, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, moving on.
This is always a good sign. Checking to make sure everybody's
Lock
there
that for
before
half a
something
second.
else.
Dark in here.
It is.
I turn on my headlight.
Nice.
Do you have a headlight?
I've got a candle.
After what feels like hours combing through the shadowed halls and forgotten corridors of Castle Antor Estate, your path leads upwards, into the dust-choked attic beneath the sloping roof. Here, two wooden doors stand before you, shrouded in cobwebs and the weight of abandonment. Dust lies thick upon the handles, undisturbed for years, and yet something behind them stir. The air is heavy here, oppressive, as though the very boards of the floor protest your presence. You feel it in your bones. Whatever lies beyond has not seen the light of day in a very long time, and perhaps it was better that way. You steel yourself, setting jaw and breath alike. Resolve alone carries you forward, but knowing what awaits beyond these doors sends a tremor through the certainty you cling to.
Open the door.
I was hoping I would turn on some light, but no, guess not.
Nah, I mean, you should be able to see a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, it's dim.
Okay.
Elias opens the door without actually going in, but just kind of opens the door and what he can see from the doorway.
Your hand rises slowly, palm trembling as it hovers near the wood. The silence deepens with every step forward until your heart seems to echo in your ears. Fingers meet the door, and it yields. A drawn-out creak howls through the attic like a wounded spirit as the door swings open. At first, you see nothing, only shapes in the shadow and stillness. Then, the glow reveals itself. A faint, red pulse like the last embers of a dying fire. You peer into the room, drenched in dread.
Somebody's
Hello?
looking in here.
I ain't moving in until I know what the fuck I'm dealing with. I will absolutely let other people walk in first.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of imps again.
Those aren't actually supposed to be there.
Oh.
My bad. Anyway. It is a sanctum of blasphemy, a profane shrine built in secret. Here, in the highest corner of the house, symbols of the 9 hells are carved into the timbers. Black candles, long burnt low, ring the room's edges. At its heart lies a ritual circle etched in blood, old blood, now dry and cracked, but unmistakable in its origin. At the center, a great sigil of Asmodeus, Lord of the Pit. This place reeks of ruin and damnation.
After they stepped in and nobody died, I'll walk in.
Can I do like a Arcana check on this?
Yeah.
Which is not my strong suit. What kind of BS is that? I want to investigate this circle.
Yeah, by all means.
Which I'm assuming is going to be Arcana?
Yep, it is indeed an Arcana check.
Oh, but I'm good at it today.
You are. As you draw nearer, a pulse of invisible force thrums from the circle, like a beat of a massive unseen heart. Chains crisscross its diameter, rusted but still taut, fastened to anchor points at the circle's edge. They pull forward toward the center, where dried blood has pooled thick and dark. You know that this was once used as a sacrificial circle, likely where the Castellantar first made their sacrifice to the 9 hells.
Do I have any knowledge as to what would happen with it if we were to, like, mess with the chains?
You are more than welcome to try, but nope, you have no specific knowledge of what is going on here.
Well, if you guys haven't figured it out from the blood, sacrifices have gone over here. Can imagine not to a good deity. I'm tempted to say we not touch it.
Is that a skull in the middle of it?
Skull?
Yeah, there's like a deer skull or something in there. Might just be part of the graphic.
Yeah, it does kind of look like one, doesn't it? All right.
So, is there anything we can take from this for like proof, or do you think that journal gonna be enough?
Well, I don't think we can take a whole glowy sigil.
No, but like piece of it or something, or whatever. I don't know.
As you examine the accursed chamber, something shifts behind you. The door slams shut with a thunderous crash, plunging the room into dread silence. A tremor rattles the floor beneath you, faint at first, like the breath of a sleeping beast. Then stronger, each passing second, the ritual circle pulses with a deep crimson glow. Its hue intensifies.
Pain demon, that's right. Pain
Oh,
demon, that's
no! I have fresh.
Let me faint at first, then stronger with passing second. The ritual circle pulses with a deep crimson glow, its hue intensifying until the entire room is bathed in infernal light, which I'm going to do real.
I have a good amount of out-of-character knowledge on this.
Yeah. That's good enough, I think. The door slam. Oh, I'm sorry, I already did that bit. Instincts takes over. Blades are drawn, spells readied, yet still you cannot fathom what horror is about to unfold. Then your mind flashes. A vision seizes you. A young man, barely more than a boy, chained within this circle. He thrashes, sobbing, pleading. Across from him, an older man stands over him with a dagger, cold and resolute. The blade falls. Father, please! The scream echoes, sharp and raw, and then you're back in the attic. The circle before you blazes like an open flame. The dried blood at its center begins to liquefy, seething unnaturally. You stare in the frozen horror as the surface breaks, not like stone, but like water. A hand pierces through, then another. Chains rattle violently as the figure drags itself upwards, tearing itself free from its infernal tomb. It rises, tall, muscular, and cloaked in irons. The creature's skin is crimson, slick with gore, and its eyes burn like coals. Chains coil around its limbs, its torso, and even across its face, tight as manacles, yet moving with it like extensions of its own will. Where did I just move? For a breath, it hesitates, eyes locking with yours. The voice that escapes is not deep or monstrous. It is a boy's voice. Father, is that you? It stumbles forward, the bloody chains dragging behind with a clatter of torment. Father, how could you? How could you do this to me? It shrieks, rage, betrayal, agony, woven into every syllable. There is no sense left in its tone, only sorrow and madness. With a guttural roar, it charges, chains lashing the air like whips of judgments. Whatever shreds of mercy once lived in the soul of this boy has long since burned away. Initiative.
I like throwing the dice around.
Yeah. Let's actually change something real quick so we can see it a little better.
Whee!
That's one big bitch.
Yeah, a lot easier to see now, isn't it?
Oh,
Beta's not here, that's right. Ira, roll.
okay.
Alright.
I now have 2 dice to play with.
Hey. Alright, so it is its turn. It's going to use its animate chain.
No! It's gonna hurt like an SOB.
It is, especially since I'm not doing it the same way you did on your campaign.
Uh-oh.
So many
What the
dice
hell
to
does that
play
mean?
with.
Alright. Florisac's turn. Alright.
Yeah, it's not rolling.
It's weird, but like the the magic missile rolls differently. Like if you notice, the last time it was 5, this time it's 2. It always changes, but it doesn't show it rolling. I don't understand why it does that.
But you would think that it would be different numbers. Like what?
You would think
doing the same roll for every missile.
I have no idea. I mean, I can set it so it does that, but I just always assumed it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not rolling.
All right.
It's just doing a fixed number, because everything else it shows the math.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. I guess it rolls before it casts or something. Either way, is that your turn, Florisac? Alright, it's now the first animated chain's turn. This one is right here. It has a range of 10, so it's going to go after Isara there. Does that hit?
To play with.
Hang on, I gotta scroll down.
Yes,
Yes,
14.
that hits.
Alright, let's see. How does that work again? So, ignore the other, but it does 4 damage, and you are now, stuck.
Yeah.
Elias.
Alright. Guessing we take out the main body, it'll take out the rest of the shit.
It
I'm
might.
going right up. So I'm going after Big Boy.
It automatically applied the other damage.
So we are going to throat punch him.
Yay, throat punching. Damn, that... That was interesting.
What's the wisdom saving throw? What happens?
Let's see. Unnerving Mask. When a creature the devil can see starts his turn within 30 feet of the devil can create the illusion that it looks like one of the creature's departed loved ones or bitter enemies. If the creature can see the devil, it must make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw or be frightened until it's the end of your turn. So you are not frightened.
Alright, so I do damage.
Alright, do the damage. Did you already have it targeted?
Yes.
I didn't see it. Okay, cool.
And then I will flurry of blows. It's open hand techniques. Looks focus. Flurry of blows.
Nah.
21 misses.
No, that hits. It gave me another option to do something, but I don't want to waste.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-bam.
And then the third attack from Flurry of Blows. It just... Oh, I see. Popped it up again. Ooh. I'm guessing 7 doesn't hit.
No, that missed pretty spectacularly.
Ha! 20.
Alrighty. Dell.
Me?
Yes, you.
Parts. Alright. Alright. Okay. So he tried to mess with my buddy by trying to change into something. So I'm going to change it to that guy's fucking father and be like, oh, you've been a bad boy. Come here. Come to daddy.
Oh my god.
Take her mic away.
And then bonus, I will attack.
I don't know what this thing's reaction is from seeing its father, though.
Yeah.
Given everything else, that might have been a bad move.
Hey. I don't know if that hits.
Nope, that does not hit.
No way. Well, at the very least, I'm gonna get his attention.
Yep. And as a response to that, he is... Let's find it here. There it is. No, it didn't work.
Haha. Didn't work. You have no power over me.
Nope, so it's not. And now? Ah, there it goes. You made it upset.
Good.
Well, you remember what rage does, right? You gave it resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
Oh no. I made him angry. Well,
You did. I mean, that was your goal, so, you know, mission complete. Not e-
ow! Can you get your claws out of me, Kobe? For fuck's sake!
Alright, so that was your turn?
That was it, yeah.
Alright, it is now Ira's turn.
Oh shit. You know, I'm not even gonna approach it. I'll just shoot it from a distance.
Alrighty.
Hunter's mark.
Oh yeah. I forgot Hunter's mark too.
I'm a little bit confused. Why did it just randomly do a freaking chain attack?
Oh no, you're the one that made it mad.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why that happened. I think I may have hit the wrong button. That's okay. So, that's good. Go ahead and do your thing.
Oh hell no.
Oh, hey,
Really?
no. Yeah, that's that is definitely a miss.
Do you have a fumble table yet?
That's not a... No, I don't. But,
No.
I don't know if I'm going to add one. It's a lot of work.
My computer didn't fart at me, so you didn't crit it.
Yeah, alright. Tachibana.
Wait, what about my companion? Does he go or no?
He has his own turn. Where is he? There he is. So you'll have to roll for him, too. I rolled for him. He got a 6. He'll go in a bit.
Okay.
Blammo.
Tachibana. Or not.
You did try, and you kind of succeeded, except... Well, that was actually perfect. Alright, and do you have a bonus action or anything? Alright, Isara.
Finger guns.
Finger guns? Ooh, that's right, there's gun guns.
So, hexing for intelligence saving throws.
Yeah. Alright, his mind slivered. And 2 damage.
You know, it's something.
It is. Is that your turn?
checking out my rat here. You can just barely reach the box. Which reminder to look into the imp stats on these guys.
That is a...
Right.
Alright, and let's see, how much do you take? 2d6. Alright, that is the damage from your grapple. Damn, you got like no health.
Well,
I am, you know, level 3.
Fair enough. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
It's now this one's turn. And this one's too far, so let's see, what's this one? I can't actually move. And that one can't do anything, so this one is going to lash out and attack Glow.
Glow, quick, billy your cape at it.
Yes, Bellow.
Still ring the wrong click for that.
Alright.
no.
Wait, I'm sorry, I had myself freaking targeted for some reason.
Oh, that's okay.
Anyway, 6 damage and you are now grappled. I forgot to target you, otherwise I would have done it automatic. I'm gonna apply the damage to you. And also the grapple effect.
Say what?
Huh?
Animated chains lashed out and wrapped themselves around you.
Yes.
And I don't get a save against that?
There's no save. If you're hit, you're grappled.
Lame.
You can try to escape, which is a DC 14 strength, I guess? But you gotta do that in your turn.
Yeah.
Alright, Gabru.
I will launch a firebolt. The main body parts.
No, okay.
Pew.
Oh,
Yep, you sure did.
Jesus Christ.
Is that your turn?
Are you trying to hit double with fire? I'm gonna be yelling that at him.
I was hoping you wouldn't say anything.
Dude! Don't hit them with fire!
Okay, it is Zion's turn.
Yeah.
I did let him cast it before I said something.
Ness.
He's gonna go up here and attack him.
Alright.
I'll say poison's a no-no too.
Oh shit.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Oh,
Not bad.
I don't think he has any bonus.
Probably not. He's does he have... Oh no, he's too low level. Alright, it is now Glow's turn. You can either try and break out, or you can attack the chain, or if you have
Breaking
any
out.
range... Alright, that is a success. You are no longer grappled.
I assume that was my action.
It was, yes.
Dang.
Dang indeed. Alright, last animated chain. This one is going to make an attempt at attacking Tachibana. It's going to go right here. Is that a hit? Alright, you are grappled. And it is now Osvalando's turn. And what he is going to do... Well, he's going to do the only thing he can. He is going to order this chain and this chain to swing. So first he's going to try and hit you again.
Well,
The one in front of me, I think, is grappling me at the moment.
Oh, well, not that one, this one then. Okay, so Glow, that is a hit, but I don't think he can grapple unless it's the chain's turn. Yeah, and let's see.
And that other one is grappling for
Actually,
Obama.
Yeah, I just realized. So instead, he's going to use his own chain that is in his hand to hit a light. And probably miss there.
He did. Yes, that is.
Alright, Florisac. Did what?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you take damage?
No, he missed. That should be interesting.
Why
are we doing fire again? So this is a saving throw. So with Mind Sliver, he has to, on his next saving throw, he has to subtract 1d4.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to do anything anyway. Do you have a bonus action?
Nobody listens to the genius in the back.
I'm not casting fire.
Well,
we got two dummies with us that did.
Alright, so Isara, you're getting squeezed. Now it is Elias' turn again.
Second verse, same as the first.
That is... Oh, right, he doesn't have that anymore.
Punch, kick, all the things. That's the main ball.
That is a hit. Yowzers!
Second focus point. Flurry of blows.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, no, Gil goes right after him. I couldn't do that. So... Nope. Second attack from the flurry of blows.
And that is also a hit.
Damage. And yeah, that's bonus action, everything. I think I don't want to do much with the open hand techniques. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it for me. I'm not moving out while Dell's still here.
Alright, Dell, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna use steady aim. And it's gonna give me advantage on my attack.
I'll get out. That's a hit.
Fucking a 20 and a 1 on the same fucking thing.
Okay. Alright, so,
Hit the damage first. Damn, that's not... Okay. And, do you already know how to do the thing there?
I get my, was it the 2d6 for the...
Yeah.
That's not affected by the crit.
Stupid. Oh, would it be affected by the crit?
Yeah, it's affected by the...
So it would be 6 then? Or I'd roll
Yeah.
6 or...
You're good. It'll be 6.
Okay.
And, now roll the crit table. in the upper right, go to rollable tables, critical catastrophe, critical hit table.
Okay.
You can also click and drag that down to your action bar if you would like.
I had before, but it wasn't letting me. Okay, here we go.
He is silenced.
Well,
Ira.
I'm gonna tell him you always were a disappointment.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, beautiful.
That is a hit. Alright, do you have a bonus or is that your turn?
So here's a question. I could deal 1d6 force damage to the target. Does that happen every round?
Are you talking about from,
The hunter's mark.
do you see how your longbow says Hunter's Mark on it?
Yeah.
That's
You see
because
how
I
damage-
added the... Yeah,
In
I
the
added
damage
it.
rates 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d6.
Yeah.
You already did your 1d6.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
Tachibana? Who are you healing? Oh, okay.
So selfless.
She's gonna glare at Tachibana like, you should have done that 10 minutes ago.
Take that healing back.
10 minutes ago, Ira was busy picking another fight for us.
Alright, and what do you want to do with your action? Alright, strength check. Yeah, let's, hold on, nope. There you go. Alright, unfortunately, you are still stuck. It is now Isara's turn.
Well, I'm not gonna bother with a strength saving throw because I'm not going to pass it.
Okay.
Will it still Eldritch Blast while you grappled?
What's that? Yeah, I can still cast spells. It's just I'm gonna keep taking damage from these chains. Oh, that gave me an error message. What is that? Oh, I have to do the one up top. Fear me!
Are you fearing the chain?
Oh, no, the dude. The devil.
Oh.
I don't know if
No,
that actually works.
Yeah, he's not immune to fear, so that worked. So, fear. Miss. No. Oh, I see what's wrong. Alrighty, it is now this animated chain's turn, which is right next to Glow there, so it's going to try and smack him. Alright, did that hit you? I'm gonna assume it did, and just do the damage. Alright, it is now Gabru's turn.
I will cast a magic missile.
Okay. Nice. That your turn?
Then I'll move back a bit.
Nice.
That's okay.
Zion's turn.
Okay.
That is a hit.
And that's it.
All right. Glow, it is your turn.
Breaking free of the chain did me no good, so I attack it.
The chain?
Yes.
Okay. Right, that is a hit. All right, and you had Osvaldo targeted, and that actually
Oops.
did the damage to him instead. But that is okay.
Divine Smite.
Okay. No, that actually killed it.
Woohoo!
You're
And
free!
I'll take this chance to move up to the main demon. And end my turn there.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, this chain is going to release you and attack Florisax, Tachibana. And miss. And now it is Osvaldo's turn once more. And Osvaldo is going to first hit Elias. And end his turn right there. Alright, Florisax's turn. That is a hit.
Ho ho.
And that finished him off. Y'all should be humiliated. You got outplayed by a follower. Congratulations, everybody.
He's down.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Let's see what else this shit says. Okay. That is where we will end today. I'll just...
I'm gonna change back to Dell.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, prayer healing for the people. No, yeah, and all the other chains fall away. They are inanimate now.
All right.
Yeah, and you guys want to see what's on him?
Absolutely.
Chains.
Voice.
I'm not going to vocally say it, but Sarah's interested in all things devil.
Yeah, yeah. Well, as you can probably guess, there are several chains on him. If you would like those. There's 6 total. 6 50-foot lengths of chain.
That's a lot of chain.
I've been
It is.
mindful of how much weight I carry. I don't think I can grab those.
Yeah, whoever wants to take them. Or if anybody wants to take them.
I mean, are they particularly fancy chains? Are they like engraved with runes or something?
No, chains are always useful. Hold on, I'll link them. Let me see.
I mean, it might be a little obvious as we walk back through the party, but
The question is, was anyone actually going to care?
I mean, they'd be less obvious if you give them to someone with a bag of holding.
I wanted to...
By the way, there's also a locked door that we will have to open.
I'll just read it. But as a utilized action, you can wrap a chain around an unwilling creature within 5 feet of yourself that has been grappled, incapacitated, or restrained. Condition if you succeed a DC 13 Strength Athletics check. If the creature's legs are bound, the creature has the restrained condition until it escapes. Escaping the chain requires a creature to make a successful DC 18 or acrobatics check. As an action, bursting the chain requires a DC 20 athletics check, so it is a very, very solid way to tie someone up.
All right.
Can we tie Ira up so she doesn't get into any more trouble?
Sounds good.
Oh God!
Wait, what? What? Wait, hold on. What?
Tie you up to keep you out of trouble. Kind of thought your cat man was going to do the job, but I guess we need chains instead.
No need to get all kinky in here.
It's just one of the many services I provide.
Oh my God!
Oh my god.
Y'all are calling Sarah weird. Jeez.
Each chain weighs 10 pounds. So did anybody want these?
I don't think I can afford to carry that.
It's 60 pounds of bullshit.
You can always just take one. Alright, so leaving the chains there.
Yeah.
Elias will take one and wrap it around his body because something, the GM, keeps pushing him to. And therefore, it must be useful.
Something's coming up, maybe.
There will always be uses for something like that. Wait, well that's weird.
You say that until I choke somebody out with it.
No, I mean if you want to do that too, you're more than welcome to. And get one of those Hellrider motorcycle things and become the dude from Road Rat.
Wrap it around somebody's neck and toss them out a window.
Yeah, let's see. And the other item he is currently holding is a chainmail +1.
I sense a theme.
Does anybody want the chainmail +1?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing as Tajibana if nobody wants to take.
Dibs. Mine.
Okay.
Alrighty, so
You could roll off the same way they did for the gun Tachibana.
yeah, you guys can roll. So Tachibana and other guy roll a d20, please. Tachibana and Glow. Just roll.
Oh, that's so low.
If you don't roll, it's just going to stay on the body. Ha 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 ha. Fine, whatever.
The party has agreed to where it's going. Glow can have it.
I like how we just put armor on a middle guy.
Yes.
Seems redundant.
But it keeps the metal.
It replaces my current chainmail.
There you go.
Now I can sell the previous chainmail. Well, thank you, Tachibana.
Well, that was exciting. There's more doors.
Yeah, there's a locked door down there.
We can get those next week.
Do me a quick favor. Hold on. Hold on. Roll me 5d100s.
Who?
Glow. Damn.
Wouldn't that be 1d500?
I know.
Oh, I see.
I don't.
That is the value of your chain armor.
The one that I plan on selling?
No, the one that you picked up is worth 1,720 gold.
Ooh.
And the one that you plan on selling is 75 gold.
Okay.
And that's it for this. Thank you guys for coming. Sorry things were a little bit chaotic. I haven't had a lot of